It wasn't just the call she dreaded. She wasn't at all sure they...
An NBC News special report.
Good evening from New York. I'm Jessica Layton, and we are coming on the air tonight with some very sad breaking news. ABC News is reporting that pioneering journalist Barbara Walters died today at the age of 93. Lester Holt takes a look back now on her groundbreaking career that includes historic meetings with world leaders and countless celebrity interviews.
Crossing the Bay of Pigs.
In her long career, Barbara Walters interviewed just about everybody and asked them just about everything.
You showed the President of the United States your thong underwear. Where did you get the nerve? I mean, who does that?
We read that you are unstable. We read that you are mad.
Are you sorry you didn't burn the tapes?
Yes, I think so.
Thank you, Barbara Walters.
Thank you.
She was a pioneer for women, breaking down barriers with persistence and hard work.
I didn't start out to do it to prove anything. I wasn't doing it because I wanted to be the biggest or the best. I never felt that way.
Barbara Walters grew up around show business. Her father owned New York's famous Latin Quarter nightclub. She thought about becoming an actress, but joined Today as a writer in 1961.
Barbara is with me right now.
She wanted a serious role, not easy for a woman back then.
Because there had been the feeling of women couldn't do the news, nobody would take them seriously.
A typical early story, Playboy bunny school.
I felt pretty awkward. After all, I'm not a bunny. I'm a reporter for the National Broadcasting Company.
But a national tragedy brought her first major assignment.
These are the honor guards who have been guarding the casket of President Kennedy.
She became a regular on Today, still in the shadow of male host Frank McGee.
Oh, Barbara, you haven't.
I could not ask a question until he had asked three. And so the only way that I could do an interview that had great substance was if I got it myself.
She landed one big interview after another.
Of course, there are these rumors. She is difficult. She's difficult.
How do they about as difficult as a daisy?
And her career took off.
Barbara Walters is here with us in Hangzhou.
I went to China for the Today Show. I did interviews with presidential candidates. I went to the conventions so that little by little people could see, here is a woman doing the same thing the men are doing. And it's okay.
I'm Barbara Walters with Jim Hart.
She became Today's first female co-host, and ABC soon offered her $1 million contract to co-anchor their evening news. It did not go well.
My partner was a well-respected newsman named Harry Reasoner. He certainly wanted to do the news every night. He just didn't want a partner, no less a woman, and he made that clear from the very first night.
I've kept time on your stories and mine tonight. You owe me 4 minutes.
I became the underdog. It was the worst time professionally of my life.
Hello, I'm Barbara Wawa.
She didn't like Gilda Radner's famous SNL parody either, but learned to laugh along.
Good evening. I'm
Walters just kept working. A presidential debate, primetime specials, co-anchor of 2020, a historic joint interview with the leaders of Egypt and Israel.
You are always like this.
And no interview question was more memorable than this one.
What kind of a tree are you, if you think you're a tree now?
Oh, everybody would like to be an oak tree.
She conquered daytime television with The View.
Always wanted to do a show with different generations of women with different backgrounds and different personalities, and that's what we did.
She left The View in 2014. Of top women in television news came to pay tribute.
This is my legacy. These are my legacy.
An unforgettable legacy. As a woman, as a broadcaster second to none, Barbara Walters transformed American television.
I've had an amazing career beyond anything I could ever have imagined. My cup runneth over. I thank you, thank you, thank you.
Again, Barbara Walters died today at the age of 93. We'll have much more on her life and her legacy tomorrow morning on Today.
Your forewarned weather forecast tonight at 11 on Local 4 News. Meter's broken.